Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for a drip. Lots of great stuff happening, and this last quarter into 2023, tons of stuff that are going to be happening with this ecosystem. So, yeah, very, very excited. We'll take a look at the price. Not that the price is important, of course. When you're looking at the next year, year and a half to 2 years, and what they have lined up, for me at least, I don't really look at the price. It's more about accumulating as much drip as I can, and we have different ways that we're doing that. Obviously the faucet is the main thing that we're doing. We have pretty heavy deposits in several different accounts on any given day. Even with the price drip is at right now, we're still, again, on any given day, depending on what the price of drip is, we're averaging anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 a day in passive income with the faucet. And that's not counting what we have inside the animal farm. We have $50,000 put in the pig pen. We got about $50,000 worth of dogs that we've just credited, so that we're going to be putting in the farm. So that's super exciting. We'll also take a look at the drip garden. It continues to grow, so super happy about that. So overall, everything is cranking out. Some of you guys might be worried about, oh, drip is below $7 again. It's at $6 and change. $6.90. It was actually lower than that. So again, every time it takes a nice dip, it gets eaten up pretty quick and bounces back right up to that $7 mark. Right now it's at $6.90. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about that, okay? Because we've seen the price, be pretty volatile over the last couple of months. It goes up, it goes down. The winners here are the people that are accumulating as much strip as they can. Now, I'm not saying not to lock in profits or sell or anything like that. You do what you got to do. Again, I don't pay your bills. I don't put food on your table. I don't pay your rent or mortgage. So I never will criticize anybody for, doing what they got to do. If they got to sell, they got to sell. That's what this platform is for. It's to create financial relief. But for me, I really haven't really sold too much. I've just been either throwing it back into the faucet. I have locked in some profits here or there, right? But I want to wait a little bit and get get more of an outlook of when the farm comes out, and then I can make some decisions and moves at that point. Because the great thing, I've been fortunate enough that I don't really live off of drip. I don't even really live off of crypto for that matter. I have other outside, non-crypto offline businesses that I live off of. And crypto for me, it's just been fun. It's just been something that I do for fun. It's something that I'm obviously a crypto enthusiast, and I'm just trying to build different my different bags, fill up different wallets, and have fun with it. Of course, I've bought different things. I'm not going to go into that in this video. Some of you guys have said, "Well, what's the biggest thing that you bought from Drip Profits?" Okay, I've said it before on a video before, and then I probably like regretted saying it, only because it's I don't know, maybe TMI, or I feel weird about what I'm purchasing. Because again, I know people are in different positions, and I don't want to, make people feel weird or anything like that. But yeah, it's been fun, to say the least. It's been a very, very fun ride. About a year and a half of Drip just producing, and I don't think it's going to be stopping anytime soon. You've heard Forex say it before, and he said it a couple of times. The next year and a half is just product rollouts, products that are built already. He's just going to be rolling them out. Obviously, he can't roll them out all at once, but he'll be rolling them out, every other month or every 2 months, whatever the case might be. And these are just going to add to the existing ecosystem and give us more ways to create passive income. So we'll look at the animal farm, what's going on that end. It goes without saying, I probably should have said this at the beginning, that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. There are no guarantees in crypto, right? Anytime you have the opportunity to make big gains, the flip side of that is potential for loss. And you got to be okay with that. Okay. If you're not okay with that, don't even get in, right? Um, it just comes with the territory. Now, if you are okay with that, only put in funds you can afford to lose, play your cards right. Everyone has a different strategy, of course. If you got to pull out your initial deposit and pull your seed capital out, so all you have is profits in the platform, then that's what you got to do. If you want to compound and do that until you build up a certain amount and then pull your initial capital out, then do whatever floats your boat, or makes sense for you, because everybody's different. I know for me, I pulled out my initial deposit early on, and for more than a year, maybe a year and 3 months, or a year. I don't know the exact time, but it's just been, profit. It's just been, we've just been in profit mode with this thing, and it's been great. So real quick, let's take a quick look at the animal farm. Okay, hopefully you guys were able to credit your dogs. If you haven't, I think you're still able to do that. It's on the old UI. So you guys probably already know that if you watched my last update. Again, people are getting ready for the farm. They're getting their dogs ready so they can throw it into the. Again, everyone has a different strategy. Some people are going to throw it into the farm. Some people are going to throw it into the pool. If you want to, take your single token staking and put it in here, you can do that. You can earn pigs, right? And then you take your pigs and then maybe throw it into the pig pen. I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to do. You can see here there's 27 million TVL already, mostly because I think the price of pigs is going up. I haven't really checked. No, it's actually going down. Okay, I think it was at $100 last time I did a video. So the price of pigs is going down, but the TVL is going up. So that means people are going into this thing, right? Um, so you throw your pigs in here. Okay, again, it's not an aggressive build here. You're not getting 1%, 2%, 3% a day. You're getting not drip. You're getting BUSD, dripped on you, for lack of a better term. No, no pun intended, right? But for me, it's not so much the BUSD. Yes, I like the BUSD. Don't get me wrong, but for me, it's not so much that. It's ownership in the farm, because when the pools and the farms get turned on, there's going to be different taxes. Maybe you'll participate in that. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Again, there's going to be a layer, not a layer two, but there's going to be a game built on top of this as well. So you go in here, then you get your BUS. You throw your pigs back in. You take your BUSD. You can hold it in your wallet, do what you need to do, or take your BUSD, go into the drip liberation, get you some more LP tokens, go back into the garden. Right. Again, cool thing about this is one part of the ecosystem always feeds into the other. Here you can see the LP tokens is growing in the garden, 510,000. So that's continuing to grow, I believe. Um, we have almost $1,000 worth of seeds, right? And then so again, if you plant your seeds, if you compound, right? If you're compounding and the LP tokens in the garden overall is going up, that's how you get closer and closer to that up to 3% daily that you can make. And then you go in here and you start stacking up LP tokens, right? If you stack up LP tokens, you can take your LP tokens, your drip. What happened there? Let me do that later. You take your drip LP tokens that you're earning from the garden, and then you go back into the farm and you can put it in here. Drip BUSD LP tokens. You stake them in here. You can earn more pigs. You can take those pigs. You can put them back into the what you call it, into the pig pen, right? Or you can take your pigs and take some of the BUSD that you're earning and go into piggy bank, right? Because piggy bank is pigs BUSD LP tokens, and you can go in there, right? It's totally up to you. Or you can say, screw all that. I'll get into this. I'll just take all the drip that I earn off of this, right? Break up my LP tokens and throw more drip into the faucet. I don't know. Everyone has a different strategy, but overall, the ecosystem is a well-oiled machine, and you can earn from all of it. You can earn from different parts of it. It's totally up to you. So very, very exciting stuff. Let me go to my new account right here. Let me go to my new account real quick. All right, so this is my newest account that I just created. What am I doing here? So yeah, we're just at around 40 with the price of drip right now. It's at $43,000 deposited. I'm going to start to build that up. Get that to you know 200,000, right? Or typically all my accounts, I get them up to 200,000. I start a new account. Right now, I got about four accounts. No, yeah, four accounts. Is it four or five? There's accounts that I don't show on video too. So sometimes I get too many things in my head, and I even forget to check some of these accounts. But yeah, we'll build this account up. If you want to use this buddy address, you can. If not, no worries. But yeah, we're going to continue to grow our position with the faucet, and just have this drip coming, because again, we have this passive income coming in. We can take this drip, get into the different parts of the farm, You know, save a bunch of it, maybe throw it into the L2, the layer two, right, of the faucet, because that's going to be a different, it's going to be a little bit different than the original contract. Nothing's going to change with the original contract. And it's even optional for you to get into the layer two. But if you want to, I think they're kind of gamifying the reservoir. So that should be interesting and fun. I might take a bunch of drip there and maybe either open up another faucet account or go into a, hold it so that I can get into that. I don't know. This thing, it's just been fun. It's just been, I don't really overthink it too much. I look where there's profit, and then if I feel like I want to compound, I will. If I feel like I want to sell a little bit, I will. If I feel like I want to go into the farm, I will. It's just been a fun experience. And again, I think we're still at the beginning of this thing. Okay, there's a lot laid out on the roadmap. Forex is busy working in the background, and I think there's plenty more room to grow. Do I think that drip is a $6 token? No, I've said it before. I think drip is super undervalued, right? I think it's easily a 15, $20 token, right? I know some of you guys are going to get mad at me and say, oh, it's more than that, right? It's $50, it's $100, it's $200. Yeah, I I can't say I don't disagree, right? I agree with all that, right? I think I would love for it to be $200 or $300. Trust me, there would be nobody happier about that than me. Um, but easily $15 to $20, easily, right? So if you were to get it now at $6 and change, let's just say $7, and it goes to $20, 21 for easy math, you're 3xing. Now, again, can I guarantee that it's going to go to $21? I can't guarantee anything. Do I think it's going to go to $21? Yeah, over time, not tomorrow, right? Not next month, but over time, I think it will, right? Um, I wouldn't be stacking as much as I would that I am if I didn't think it would, right? But I think it will. I think that just right there, that's a 3x. Never mind the 1% a day you get on the faucet, and then who knows what the percentage is going to be on these different farms and pools. So yeah, I think the sky's the limit. There's so much more potential for this thing to grow. It's done really well already, but as Forex said, the biggest parts of this ecosystem have not even been rolled out yet, right? It hasn't even been rolled out yet. Scratchy, the insurance, the lending, all that is going to be coming. Those are going to be the biggest parts of this ecosystem, according to Forex. Those are Forex's words, not mine. Um, so yeah, there's so much more, so much more potential for this ecosystem. So very excited. If you want to check any of this stuff out, I will leave a link down below. But yeah, this passive income, it's been amazing. You have to have a way to create passive income in your life because I always tell people, look, you have to have residual income because you have residual bills, you have residual expenses, right? You have things that go on every single month that you need to pay for. So if you're only making your money linearly, which means if you work, you get paid, you work, you get paid, you don't work, you don't get paid, it's going to catch up to you. So you have to have a way to have passive income coming in, income that comes in whether you do anything or not, income that comes in, even when you're sleeping, right? That gives you lifestyle, that gives you freedom, that gives you choices and options, right? Like this weekend, I was out of town. I was, taking care of a couple things, and guess what? I checked my faucet, I checked my drip accounts, and boom, it's like passive income coming in, whether I do anything or not. Whether I check my accounts or not, it comes in. It doesn't stop coming in. It's pretty awesome. That gives me freedom. That gives me choices. That gives me the ability to do other things. And it's super powerful, guys. I mean, you're not going to know what it means until you experience it. But when you experience it, you're like, man, this is amazing. Okay. So I mean, drip faucet, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below. Stay tuned, guys. We'll keep you updated on what else is happening. Obviously, there's going to be a lot going on, especially as we get closer and closer to the launch. October 18th. It's September 19th as I'm making this video. So less than a month from now, we're going to launch these farms, and it's going to be fun times. Not that it's not fun times now, but it's going to be very fun times. Because we're going to launch those the entire animal farm is going to be fully functioning. That's going to be fun. Okay, that's going to be super fun. Anyway, if you want to check any of this stuff out, I will leave a link down below. Follow me on Telegram if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell icon. Again, do your own research, guys. Do your own due diligence. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm not making any price predictions. I'm not saying it's definitely going here or it's definitely going there. I'm pretty transparent, and I think I'm very level-headed when I make these videos. I don't know what the price is going to be, right? I can't guarantee anything. All I know is what I'm doing with it, right? And I'm willing to take a risk. If you're not willing to take a risk, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I'm my risk tolerance is pretty high, as you guys have seen over the last couple of years that I've been on this YouTube channel. And it's paid off. It's sometimes it hasn't, right? But for this, it's definitely paid off for sure, right? I wish I could tell you, oh, I was so smart. I looked at the tokenomics, I did the calculations, I had an Excel spreadsheet. I did sometimes, you get lucky, right? Sometimes you just get in at the right time. You have a hunch, you get in, and boom, it takes off and you ride that wave. Um, there's been a bunch of people that have had success with this because they were just at the right place at the right time. Do I still think it's the right place at the right time now? With these prices, perhaps, because I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You're looking at these prices, you're getting it cheaper than what I got it at, right? I bought my biggest purchases were at $14 and $18 and $21. That's when I bought my drip, right? You're looking at it at under $7 right now. So it still could be an opportunity. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know what's happening. And yeah, fun times are ahead for sure. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next update video. Peace.